Welcome everyone to WWA Action!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Fort Worth, Texas, weighing in at 237 pounds, Joshua Josh James.
Joshua Josh James ready for the fight of his life tonight. Hello everybody, welcome to WWA Action. I'm Kirby Rodriguez. We are so close to our first big show of the year, Inception. But before we can get to Inception, we have to determine the number one contender at the WWA Championship, which brings us to this match tonight. Joshua Josh James in the ring with
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Jim Duncan.
the former WWA Champion, Jim Duncan. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. On one side, you have Jim Duncan, who's the former WWA Champion, who never formally got a rematch after losing that title. On the other side, you have Joshua Josh James, a man who was attacked viciously last week by Austin Parker after declining his offer to join him in a new faction here in the World Wrestling Association. Two men, very vested in the WWA Championship picture. Two men who are grasping at that big moment. And it all comes down to this number one contenders match. The winner will face the champion for the title live from San Antonio at Inception. Oh, and speak of the devil. Here is the WWA Champion, Austin Parker. The man who won the championship back in September and who lured James's former tag team partners in Steven Turner and Johnny McIntyre to help him retain the championship in December at the Showdown. Of course, the champion will join us down here at ringside to watch this match, with the winner facing him for the title at Inception. And there's on your screens is a number one contenders match. Josh James, Jim Duncan. James taking down Duncan. There's the signature maneuver. Now, of course, I've told you how these are two men with vested interest in the WWA Championship. As Duncan goes to the ropes. Going for a powerbomb here. Nice reversal by Josh James. Shoulders down. Isn't enough to put Jim Duncan away. Duncan powers out. But then there's the motivation factor playing in for these men. As Josh James applies a neck breaker. We see a cover here, hook leg off the neck breaker to advance to Inception, and a kick out by Duncan. Jim Duncan is a former WWA champion. He's won that championship on 5 different occasions. Joshua Josh James has never been WWA champion. This is a huge opportunity for that young man right there. Big kick to the face of Josh James by Duncan. Of course, in contrast, Duncan would be a legend in the World Wrestling Association. So we see a cover here, hook leg and a kick out by Josh James. Both men with plenty of reason to hate the WWA Champion, who's sitting down here next to us watching this match very diligently. Big crossline out of the ring goes Josh James. Match quickly turning a turn for the worse. Shot to the chest. Reversal here by Josh James. Josh James tossing Duncan back into the ring. Josh James heads to the apron. Springboard! Frog splash into Jim Duncan. Off the springboard frog splash, shoulders down, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Duncan. One-way ticket to San Antonio. On the line in this match. Big shot there. Oh! Super kick! Call it! Call it! Cover him, kid! Don't take this opportunity for granted. Shoulders down, hook of the leg! Duncan powers out at 2. And now Duncan. Tossed into the corner by Josh James. And here is the kicker. Austin Parker does not want Josh James to win this match. There's the distraction. And of course, Jim Duncan very quickly reminding Josh James that the action is in the ring and not outside the ring. Austin Parker feels like his work here has been done, so he leaves. Brainbuster by Duncan on the outside of the ring right here in front of us. And things have taken a turn for the worst for young Joshua James. James trying to remain in the ring, trying to hammer at Jim Duncan. It's James thinking here. Beautiful Huracan Rana. Duncan rolls out of the ring, back in the ring, back and forth. Big shot there. Duncan fights back with a forearm to the face. Duncan hooks him in. Powerbomb connects. Back to the submission maneuver we go. Submission maneuver locked in. Duncan in the driver's seat. Trying to get Josh James to tap out, but there's a reversal. Duncan fights back, pushing Josh James off. Oh! Slim blade by Duncan, call it a night. Shoulders down, hook a leg. This one could be over. And kick out by 2. Josh James kicking out of the slim blade by Duncan. Tells you a lot about the resiliency of this young man who wants to advance to the title match, who wants to go to San Antonio, who wants to avenge what Joshua feels that Austin did to him. Of course, taking away his friends, his tag team partners. Big reversal shot on the outside. Duncan back in the ring. Josh James turning his attention to Jim, but Jim fights back with an elbow to the face. Jim looking to capitalize here. Neck breaker, down goes James. Off the neck breaker, shoulders down, hook to the leg. Isn't enough for Duncan to advance to San Antonio, and a kick out at 2. Here's Duncan, sending James into the corner, drop kick to the back. James in trouble. James looking to capitalize, sending Duncan into the corner. Josh James with bad intentions here has Jim Duncan on the top rope. Oh my God, turning Duncan inside out! Off the top rope, down to the ring. And it is looking grim for Jim Duncan here. Josh James with another super kick. Off the super kick, shoulders down, hook of the leg. Isn't enough? Duncan powers out at 2. What do you do next? 2 super kicks in, and Jim Duncan is still kicking out. What do you do next? You turn him inside out again. And Joshua looks to finish it once and for all with another super kick. Shoulders down here, hook of the leg isn't enough to put him away. Duncan once again powers out at 2. I don't know what Josh James is thinking here. He's going to the top rope. Off the top, beautiful moonsault by Josh James, and could it be 4 times the charm with another super kick, number 4 if you're counting. Shoulders down, hook of the leg. Josh James is headed to San Antonio.
Here is your winner, Joshua Josh James.
Joshua Josh James now has a one-way ticket to a WWA Championship match at Inception. Live right here on the space. Huge moment for that young man right there. Career shifter. Congratulations to Josh James. And we would like to send a special thank you to Old Time Low for Some Kind of Disaster. The official theme song for WWA Inception is available to stream right now on Spotify and Apple Music. And of course, we have a huge card prepared for Inception, including the Upstart Championship being on the line. Derek Avalanche goes one-on-one against Alexander Stevens. Alexander Stevens has been clawing for so long to try to get to the top of the mountain. Will he go one-on-one against Avalanche? We'll find out live at Inception. And in a hardcore match, Carter looks to settle the score against Kevin Devious. Kevin Devious took offense to a comment made by Michael Carter online and attacked them cowardly in the backstage area. Now, there will be no rules between them at Inception. For the National Championship, champion Sean Coleman goes one-on-one against John Rich. John Rich complained about new talent in the World Wrestling Association hugging the championships in. Sean Coleman says, I have no problem showing to you why I'm at the top of the card. National Championship on the line between the veteran and the rookie at Inception. And speaking of veteran and rookie, the undefeated women's champion Grace Perkins goes one-on-one against the WWA veteran Sue Dallas. Dallas, in her home state of Texas, is looking to make a comeback in her legendary career. Will she be able to complete it by taking the WWA Women's Championship? We'll find out live at Inception. And after what happened on the last episode of WWA Action, this match was made official. The former members of The Watch, Steven Turner and Johnny McIntyre, will go one-on-one against Noah and Ryan, the defenders for the WWA Tag Team Championships. Only one team will be able to claim superiority. We'll find out live at Inception. And we just found out about this earlier tonight. Austin Parker will defend his WWA Championship against Joshua Josh James. The biggest opportunity in the career of Josh James comes live in the first show of the year, Inception. Don't forget to join us right here on the space for Inception later this month.
Making her way to the ring from Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Women's Champion, Grace Perkins. Champion.
The Women's Champion Grace Perkins tries to get ready for her huge title match tonight by having an exhibition match. Perkins in action, live, next. We are back live on WWA Action. Women's Champion Grace Perkins against Charlotte Quinn. Our main event tonight. There's the bell. Here we go. Perkins and Quinn one-on-one. Collar on elbow tie-up. Perkins in control here. Taking down Charlotte Quinn. Into the ropes goes Quinn, and reversal by Quinn. Quinn looking to hammer away at the back. Ooh, nice reversal by the Women's Champion. First spin takedown, shoulders on the mat. Is it enough to put her away? Could it be? And a kick out. Grace Perkins is undefeated here in the World Wrestling Association. Very rare occasion that you see Grace not dominating, and it's impressive for somebody who technically is a rookie in the ring against a veteran in Charlotte Quinn. Side Russian leg sweep by Quinn. Of course, you know who's watching this match very closely. That's Sue Dallas, who's another veteran of the World Wrestling Association. Crucifix takedown, shoulders on the mat. Is it enough to put Quinn away? Quinn powers out. Sue Dallas is looking to make a big comeback in her career. So we see another cover here, shoulders on the mat, kick out. And she hopes that she'll be able to walk out of her home state of Texas with the WWA Women's Championship. Of course, I spoke to Grace Perkins earlier tonight, and I could only get so much out of her. You know, Grace Perkins, ever since becoming Women's Champion, being undefeated here in the World Wrestling Association. Here's a cover by Charlotte Quinn. Is it enough to put Grace Perkins away? Kick out. Ever since, you know, this bout of success started for Perkins, she's gotten way more close, way more distant, way more to herself, if there was ever a way to put it. And the only thing I could get out of Grace Perkins was that she'll be damned if she's gonna let Sue Dallas make a name for herself at her expense. Oh man! Got a drop kick to the legs there. Of course, for Charlotte Quinn, this is also a very important match. Because say that Charlotte Quinn gets a victory here tonight, you could say that Quinn could be next in line for a shot at the Women's Championship. Leg drop. Or hammering at the head of the Women's Champion. And if you're the Women's Champion, you might want to, steer away from being on the defensive in this match. You want to stay in the offense. Because you don't want any possibility of perhaps getting hurt in your big championship match. You want to be 100%. Here's a good reversal, pushing Perkins and clotheslining her outside the ring right here in front of us, down at ringside. Ooh, what's a shot there? The action getting a little too close to us here down at ringside. Quinn very quickly returning this match to the ring, but Perkins very quickly coming back to her feet, getting Charlotte Quinn down to the canvas. Look at those kicks. Now hold on! That's Sue Dallas' theme song! That is the theme song for the number one contender, Sue Dallas! Where is she though? Oh no, she's not here! Dallas was not here! A distraction by Sue Dallas! And now Charlotte Quinn is in control. She could take the victory in this match. Of the distraction. But here's Perkins fighting back. Very important moment there. Oh, what a super kick. My goodness. Just like that. Shoulders down. Hook on a leg. And Quinn powers out. And here's Perkins looking to capitalize. Kick to the side of the head. Here's the cover, and the ropes allow this match to continue. That's not gonna stand with Perkins. No, thank you. Boom! Make that two. Shoulders down here, hook of the leg. Got her. The Women's Champion walks out victorious tonight.
Here is your winner, Grace Perkins.
But it is very important to point out that the number one contender is clearly in the head of the champion. That distraction with the music tonight tells you a lot about the psyche of the Women's Champion and the number one contender. The number one contender is in her head ahead of the championship match. We'll see you at Inception, everybody. Good night.